Good morning. It is just after dawn on Sunday, March 25th, 2018, in the lunar cycle Sa'aki, the duck moon. And like every Sunday, today I'm supposed to meet with some students down at Spobikami for a guided phenology/ecology tour and talk. But first I have to be over here in Coaldale because it seems that I have caught another raccoon at the same residence as yesterday. So I'm gonna take care of that raccoon first and then go visit the pond. Hey, hey. Hey, raccoon. Oh, you're a big one. Yeah, you are. All right, I'm gonna get you out of here. What happened to the dog? No, dog. No, dog. Go on. Go on. Hey, go on. Go on. You don't. No, you don't need to bother the animal. Hey. You go. You're free. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go, go. Go, go. There you go. Just off the highway on my way back from releasing the raccoon, and I noticed out here part of the migration is going on that I thought I might as well document. Got a couple of pairs of swans, one pair there and one pair there, and they're amidst this kind of line of Goldeneye ducks who are all grouping up to head north. They're leaving, they're departing, while the swans are kind of returning home from their southern jaunts. And of course there's some geese out there. So usually when we see the swans, that's when I know that there's really about one lunar cycle left before it's time to open the beaver bundle. So I went straight from the Swans back to Lethbridge to meet with my students. And here we are at the wide south pool, where there's a lot of opspinny Canada goose activity. The couples are squabbling over the nesting sites, the potential nesting territories. Here's a couple of my students. Just up behind us in one of the cottonwood trees on the golf greens, there is a robin who is just under the frame here. There he is. Oh, now he's gone. And there he is, just in the bottom, and now he's gone. I guess I couldn't see too well in my viewfinder. This is a magpie who's building a nest up here. You see her tail feathers sticking out, but she's working on a nest in one of the cottonwood trees. It'll take about a month to build her nest, which is extremely long for birds. The geese are finally doing their thing where they find high places to go, and like goose couples will just go perch on these high spots. We saw several of them this morning, like this pair way up on the high level bridge. Didn't see any on the coulee rims, but when they have the high level bridge to use, maybe they opt for that instead. Here's another pair on the high level bridge doing the same. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if they're scouting for nesting islands, or if they're just kind of looking over the territory, trying to figure out where they're going to move the goslings to once they're born, because typically on the river they don't stay there. They find places with short grass, or if it's a display for others, you know, a territorial thing. I have no idea why they do it, but just before egg laying they always do. Here we are along the side of the river, and there is a male Goldeneye, the speckled duck or spotted duck. And let us get pretty close to him. Surprisingly, most of the time these guys are pretty skittish. And right now they're grouping up, you know, as we saw earlier with the swans. There's some already heading out. You know, they weren't in that little prairie puddle on the side of the road because they were finding food there. There's there's no fish there, so they're on the move. This guy might be a straggler. See more and more mallards, especially in couples like this. They're gonna start depositing their eggs shortly after the geese. Maybe a couple of weeks difference. Mixicutsi, they're called in Blackfoot, red feet, because their legs are that weird kind of reddish orange color. And this is the spring, South Pond Spring, looking more and more open. And we did take a walk through the forest main, though I didn't really film it. Oh, this is a coyote who was out on the wide south pool, and we'll probably see more coyote in the next little bit as the eggs are being laid. They'll be hunting for eggs down there. But yeah. I don't know if it was us that scared him off or the passing train that you can hear in the background, but probably us. He's pretty accustomed to the train. There's a spot up here that he's headed toward, he or she, I can't tell. It's a spot up here that I call the coyote playground. It's a little bench up on the coulee slope, and when I go up there I find coyote toys, you know, things that they've picked up. Sometimes things like, you know, 1 liter oils, you know, bottles, empty oil bottles, things that they can chew on, you know, some bones and this kind of thing. But yeah, he's headed toward the coyote playground. I'm sure their den is right over there somewhere. Yeah, we went through the forest main. We saw a porcupine. That's about it. Yeah, you can hear what we're saying here. That's a ring around their bill. The ring-billed gulls have returned. It's a black ring.
I see.
Yeah, they're waiting for the eggs too. And now I'm going to be looking out for American white pelicans. Won't be too far behind.
Lots of noise, you guys.
It's the big river island. There's going to be lots of goose nests out there. It's where most of the geese in the area will put their nests. So yeah, things are on the change.